One of the best athletes in this light heavyweight division. Enter the former champion out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill. A lot of people were excited when he came off of Dana White's Contender Series and won the title, the first Contender Series alum to realize UFC gold. Were it not for an Achilles injury sustained on the basketball court, this man would probably still be the champion. But he has gone through the rehab, he has gone through the recovery, and believes he has come out the other side a stronger version mentally, physically, and emotionally. Only time will tell, but a big spot for Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill tonight. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khalil Rountree Jr.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Right, early round action here, and how about the run that Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill has been on? Some people believe in terms of his overall striking, he's the best in the light heavyweight division right now. Certainly, he believes that. Confidence is high, and he believes in this matchup he should be able to showcase his hands yet again.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Attempts the front kick there. There he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Nice shot, lands downstairs.
Trying to connect now with the overhand left, no good.
Lands a switch knee. Oh, big elbow.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, separation with clinch. He's limping now.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Hill.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Big knee there.
closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top.
Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Effective with the jab. 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Rountree Jr. goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet. Lead kick landed there by Hill.
Let me see you down.
2 minutes now to go.
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Attack that leg.
Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee. Oh, nice.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Sweet Dreams Hill's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Hill's eye is closing up. Well, block that punch. Oh, beautiful jab there by Rountree Jr.
Good work, guys.
Round two straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Ooh, and he caught the kick. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean for his strikes. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Nice job by him defensively there. Rountree going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Leg kick now. He's starting to pile those up. Look at the stats. Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That's good.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Jamahal Sweet Dreams. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. He sets up that leg kick beautifully. Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Left hand connection and a right. 2 minutes to go in round two. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and it works out for him.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Jamahal Hill. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Rountree Jr. gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Nice strike.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen.
Oh! Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Oh! Left hand! Rountree's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, nice jab by Jamahal Hill.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Seconds winding down in round two. Takedown defense is there. Rountree's eye is starting to swell shut. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your side. He's got to change something.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first. Oh, nice
Rountree Jr. gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking from his cut. Easier said than done, though.
Hill's in half guard. Well, no feeling out process tonight, both.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Pretty accurate there from bottom positions. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Sweet dreams. Hill gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Effective use of the jab there by Jamahal Hill. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
All right, so yet another flush calf kick. A lot of fighters would probably be looking for a way out at this point in time. It seems like he can barely stand.
He can barely stand up. His leg has been beaten. His opponent came in here with a game plan, knowing that he wanted to attack that calf. That's exactly what he's done, and he's well on his way to a victory.
Rountree circling towards the left side now.
Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose.
Under gets another crushing kick to his opponent's leg. He escaped, committed with that weapon, and this might be over soon.
Yeah, he is not kicking to the leg. He's kicking through the leg, and you see his opponent limping now all around the octagon.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
15 seconds. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here? That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left. Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take. Never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage.
Yeah, John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain in losing. But whoever loses this fight will be able to leave this octagon with their head held high.
Rountree's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see it. The ref is going to get the doctor to look at that eye that is nearly shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen bad, but he seems to still want to be out there.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Sweet Dreams Hill's cut on his nose. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course.
All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
And I guess if there's any place to get a cut on the face, the cheek ain't a bad spot. And it looks as though the doctor will allow him to continue. Crowd likes that decision. We'll see how long he can stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of the cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Rountree's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rountree Jr. Yeah, that punch was blocked.
Attack that cut for me. Let's go.
Inside leg kick is there. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Rountree's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues.
Beautiful jab lands.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Sweet Dreams Hill's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break to get there. Oh, he's wobbled now. Beats a big knee. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Rountree's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. unable to land with that punch. Whiffs on the right hand. Oh, a huge block there.
Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick. Man, his opponent's on the leg.
Uncle, hey, it's like Rocky. I'm on the apron with the white towel. Throw it in, boy, the fight's over.
It's okay, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Under a minute to go in round 4. He's hurt. Swing and a miss by Rountree Jr. Just misses with the right. Whiffs on the elbow. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Hill's now switching his stance. Rountree's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee, try to check a kick. I'm just not sure how many more he can take.
Real quick leg kick. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Targeting the body with the kick now. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Sweet dreams, Hills of clear intention here, continuing to strike right at the swollen eye of the opponent. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Just touching him with the jab. Well, they won't need to go. Oh, and he lands another huge leg kick downstairs. Oh, have mercy, man. This could be the beginning of the
John, it's time for his corner to start looking at stopping this fight. He has taken far too many of these leg kicks. Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
And now a left. Head kick partially blocked. Well, that eye's officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage on the eye.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. At what point, if you're the referee, do you call in the ringside physician?
Well, right now,
Yeah.
I feel like a little bit ago, you could have called in the ringside physician and no one would have cared because you look at him and you see that he has been thoroughly beaten, and tonight is just not his night.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try to go. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh, he might get finished here. Hill's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Sweet Dreams Hill's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
And the doctor doesn't, he doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end to things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO doctor stoppage. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Khalil